Well, there's really no way to put this. That was disappointing effort by the Miami Heat. I don't even know where to begin, where to end, or where to wiggle it in the middle. This was just complete terrible annihilation in the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. Who would have thought the Miami Heat would have came in and put out that kind of performance? Now, I can understand losing, but coming out there with no effort, no fight, lackadaisical, eyes glossy, thinking somebody's finna hand you a win, that's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. Let's talk about it. Welcome back in. After performance in Game 3, to come out with that kind of effort from the Miami Heat, no one would have saw this coming. No one would have saw this coming. And thing about it, this game was over early in the first quarter. I can tell by the body language, the look in the players' eyes. How do you go 0 for 14 to start the game? 0 for 14, no field goals. Put yourself in a hole, which it's been shown throughout this series. The team that started bad pretty much lost the game. It's kind of been back and forth in that way, but come on, Heat. After a win like that, to come back in Game 4 to lay an egg, you can't make this stuff up, man. You cannot make this stuff up. Jason Tatum, great job by you. But Miami Heat, what happened to the game plan? What happened to the energy, the intensity on defense? Getting down on the main players, making them work. Jason Tatum had a lot of airspace in that game, something he hasn't had in Game 3. Yeah, they might have tweaked a few things, get him closer to the basket, got him on a short elbow before he don't have to dribble or move too much, turn around and shoot. But you still got to have a body in front of him. You allowed him to get too loose to catch a rhythm, and then once that happened with any kind of star, it's over with. It is completely over with. No intensity whatsoever from all the players. All the players. I ain't just one. This trickled all the way down. As soon as that game tipped off, the body language wasn't even there. Energy wasn't there. It's like we was just going to hand them something.
Oh, that's not good.
Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Complete annihilation. We're going to get into this box score, and man, it is ugly. It is completely ugly. Bam Adebayo. I'm not even going to start naming players' names because it'll be a long list. It will be a long list. The box score is going to tell it all. But yeah, I am shocked. I don't mind losing, like I said before. But to lose like that, there's no way in the world you're supposed to lose a ball game in the Eastern Conference Finals without bringing any energy or effort. I don't understand a lick of that at all. So yeah, and you want to try to have a built-in excuse? Well, this is the playoffs. Everybody's battered and bruised. You know, I'm not going to go for that excuse of, well, we got Lowry banged up. He's a little injured and bruised. Oh, we got Jimmy Butler. You know, he's been missing a game here and there. He's a little injured and bruised. Oh, we didn't have Tyler Hero. Oladipo's been out the last season or so trying to get his rhythm back. Oh, PJ Tucker. You know, he's hurt, battered, and bruised. You out there on the floor. There's no excuse. No excuse. Boston, they got players banged up and hurt, missing guys as well. You're on that floor. You're deemed as healthy. Yeah, you're deemed as healthy. So Miami, I don't know what y'all plan on doing. making this thing go game 7 or thinking we get back home and get the home cooking and then we'll come out fire and blazing. But you can't drop games in the postseason like this. You just can't. You don't know where that next opportunity is coming. You don't know what can happen in the ball game. A whistle there, turnover here. Whew. Yeah. Let's get into this box score. It's ugly, especially if you look at it on the Miami Heat side of things. Very ugly. We're going to start with Jimmy Butler. 6 points, 7 rebounds, 3 for 14 from the field, completely identical to Jason Tatum in Game 3. 3 of 14 from the field. That's just not going to do it. That's definitely a definite iron unkind. Not stepping up whatsoever. He just basically could have missed the game. You got the same results, or maybe even a little something better. And I'm going to call out the players that should have played a significant role, even though their stat line is not good or not even in double digits, because usually I don't even touch the guys. It's not in double digits. But if you're a superstar or all-star expected to play well, you got to get called out on it. Bam Adebayo, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 3 for 5 from the field. How do you come from Game 3 where you couldn't get enough? You ate all night long to coming in this game not even getting to play the food. Don't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, that's not good.
He definitely gets the iron unkind. Kyle Lowry, 3 points, 5 rebounds, 1 for 6 from the field. That's another iron unkind. We had 3 starters, 18 points from the starters the whole night. Think about that. 18 points from the starters all night. Only guy that showed up with a little grace and looked like he wanted to win the ball game, at least, get his feel in. He's been out for a season or so, and he's trying to prove his worth. That's Victor Oladipo. So, great job by you. You're the only diamond that was in that kind of a rough. It's kind of overshadowed. There's nothing really to get praised there. Somebody had to put some kind of points up, and it had to be him with 23. 6 rebounds. I'll take that back. He had 6 assists and 4 rebounds. 4 for 7 from the 3-point line. Duncan Robinson came in, gave you 14 off the bench. Then you had Khalid Martin. He got 12. There you have it, man. You had 3 guys in double figures. Oladipo, Duncan Robinson, and Khalid Martin. Guys that haven't had a significant role in this series stepped up and got, double figures. But like I say, when you got a blowout anyway, these numbers here, you just kind of piling it up, stacking up the stats at that point. Defense is loose. Game's pretty much over. Game was over, like I said, in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the ball game. And you knew that Miami wasn't going to get back in it. There's no way. There's no way. History has shown in this series, when you're down by that kind of a margin, more than likely not coming back in it. Especially with that kind of body language. So let's go ahead and take it to the Boston Celtics. Praise them. They need to get the job done at home. That's exactly what they did. They didn't come out messing around. They played desperate. And when you're coming off a loss like they did, you're going to come back. Just like Miami, when they head back for Game 5, you're going to try to see a little more energy and trying to fight, which I don't understand it. You got to bring it every game in the playoffs. Win or lose. Healthy or hurt. So, Jason Tatum, he made up for that debacle he had. He got 31 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, 8 for 16 from the field. You know, it wasn't like one of those games where, you know, he was just all over the place. He only shot 16 times, but 31 points. He's efficient. When he's on, he's very efficient. So, yeah, he did his job. Comeback game. Pretty sure he couldn't sleep, you know, the other night. Had to come back and put something out there, and that's what he did. Al Horford. My goodness. Now, this guy got 5 points, but that don't do him no justice. The defensive performance he put up tonight, and I keep saying it, man, the old man Al, this guy here is teaching them how to play on both sides, on each team. How to play as a veteran, a professional, and an older guy out there wanting to win. Put some blood, sweat, and tears out there. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way to do it for the old man. Al Horford. Unbelievable. This guy had 13 rebounds, 4 blocks, even put out 3 assists out there, and only shot the ball 2 times. That's another thing. You know how many players in the league or any sport, for us, well, I won't say any sport, I would say for us basketball on any level, to continue that fire and still play defense, running the floor, hustling, and you're not getting as many shots. There's not a lot of players are going to do that. They're going to whine, they're going to mope, they're going to slow down, they're going to stop. Nah, that's why I say true professional. Al Horford is just that. So, he gets the Iron Man award tonight. For that great defense, and it was great. Robert Williams, 12 points, 9 rebounds. He had a good game as well. They all clogged that middle. I mean, defense was all over the floor for Boston. They was hungry and they went out there and they was getting it. They was getting it. Jaylen Brown. I thought Jaylen Brown might have had more points than that, but only had 12. 7 rebounds. Not bad on his part. He didn't really shoot it fairly well. He shot it 5 for 20. That was shocking. Didn't look like it when, you know, watching the game, but that just show you when you play with aggression and purpose, make it look like you having a good game and you can be just off from the field. I mean, energy and effort, man, it covers up a lot of things. You didn't look at the stat sheet, you'd be like, yeah, Jaylen Brown had a good game, which he did. But you look at the stat sheet, it's saying, oh man, he was off. He didn't, hey, put in 12 points, put in 7 rebounds, and he hustled. His body language looked like he wanted to win a game out there. That's all you ask for. Derek White, he's another one. 13 points coming in, 6 assists, 8 rebounds for a guard. You don't think he didn't want it? They trust him out there when Marcus Smart is not available. And he knows it. He's a professional. He knows what Marcus Smart brings. And if he's out, his Conrad, he's going to come in. He's going to like, I got you. Don't worry about it. And plus, he played for Popovich, San Antonio. He knows how to win. Peyton Pritchard, can't say enough about him. Every game, he's in the mix somewhere. He was able to get 14 points. He got a lot of singles in there, but he hustled. One thing about him, he's not afraid of the moment. This guy goes out there and shoot that three with no hesitation. He drives hard. He'll body you up, play some good defense. Need a guy like that on the floor, too. Like I say, Marcus Smart set an example for these guards. They know. And they going out there and putting a fight out there every night. Every night. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Just can't say enough for these guys. 102-82. I was surprised Miami actually got 82 points. Looked like they might top out at 62 the way it was looking. Points came far in between tonight. Very far in between. And Miami, no need to talk about this. This is a definite burn the tape. Don't even look at it. It's not even worth it. This is just, I was in shock before, but this one here, man, they got smacked around on the ropes and they just allowed them to hit them. Blow after blow. It was just completely no fight tonight. And if they don't watch it, they're going to find themselves losing this series. You don't want to give a good team like Boston any hope. I know the series going like back and forth, but best out of 3 now. Boston's feeling good. Coming to Miami now, and anything goes. And you put up another performance like that, you're going to be staying home. You're not going to be advancing.
Oh, that's not good.
Not at all. And if that's the case, with that kind of effort, Boston deserves to move on if that's the type of effort we're going to play with. Like I said, don't mind losing. Never mind losing. But you got to fight. When you lose, a team walks out of there with their tongue hanging to the ground. Maybe they crawling out of there. They know they've been in a fight. This is the playoffs. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. So yeah, Miami got a lot of thinking to do. Lick their wounds if they feel like they're too hurt or they're just throwing bodies out there trying to see what can happen. Hey, if that's the case, then hey, you ain't gonna go too far anyway, because it's not gonna get any easier. It's not gonna get any easier from here, because your prize might be the Golden State Warriors. That's what it's looking like, and a well-rested Golden State Warriors. The way the series looking, because they win tomorrow night, that is a wrap. I don't see Dallas really getting one unless, Golden State come out there and just kind of play around with them. But knowing Golden State, they want to put their foot on their necks and they want to get some rest and get ready for these finals. Let Boston and Miami just battle it out. That's how they thinking. Just let them battle it out. Watch them on TV, some popcorn. But yeah, you're supposed to be starving in this game, man. I don't know, Miami, they too much of a full course meal. They must have been sitting back eating them a fat tuna, drinking some wine, caviar, because this should have been a potato chips and crackers game here. Oh yeah, you should have been starting this game on an empty stomach, hungry and starving. So yeah, that should be it for tonight. The quick hits. Anybody out there need a comment or how you feel about this game? Because really, no matter how you feel about it, if you watched it, you didn't have to see a stat sheet. You didn't have to see a stat sheet. It's just been terrible. This Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. To my quick hitters out there, peace.